Holly from Youth Library, and it's time for another ukulele play along. And today my theme is Rock On, so I have got 3 songs from 3 different periods of early rock. So I'll have to do another one and kind of get us up beyond here to the next little generation. So let's tune. Here's the G. C. E. And A. All right, so before we start, let's practice a couple chord changes. Neither of these are really hard. When I tell you what they are, they're going to seem pretty easy, but they're used in a manner that it's a little bit more of a challenge. The first one is a C to G to F and then back to C. And in fact, you have just played all the chords to our last song, and that is the order that they always appear in. That it's C, G, F, C. Let me see. I think it's a little faster. It's yeah. So it's 2 C's, F, G, C, G, C, G, F. There we go. And as I say, they're not hard, but it does go fairly fast. So the way I like to do it, I do like to play them several in a row, like playing maybe, I don't know, let's say just 4 to start with. 4 C's, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then give myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back to C. And do so that I can do that really fluidly. In fact, I will do that counting my mind, so I'll go. And then I'll start making it so that it's, if that's easy, then I'll start making it so I don't have as many, and maybe I'll do 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Until I can do that smoothly, and then move to 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, until I do it, and then I'll go on just like a slow 1. And in fact, I just noticed I do it automatically. I like to do this when I'm learning a new chord progression. I like doing it with my eyes closed part of the time. The first time through, I'll look and I'll see which finger of mine is leading each time. In this case, going from the C to the G, it's my index, and that's what I put down first. And everyone is different. That's just me. And then going from the G to the F, what do I put down first? Oops, it's the index again. And then going back to the C is easy from the F. So, and then this time I'll do it, and then what I'll do is in my mind I'll put down that index and the other 2, and then I know the index is going to go again. So it sounds tedious, but if you have practice, I usually tell people, 5-10 minutes at most practicing. Practicing is not playing. It's working on something that you need to work on. Chord changes is a big thing in ukulele, and learning to go between those. So that's the one for the last song, but one of the other songs, there is a C that goes to a D7. And that one's not as hard to do because you can actually practice that. But when we get to that song, you'll find that if a song, there's some songs, if you have to play a D or a D7, I do tend to, when I'm playing, to kind of play, rather than my hand being down like this and like that, I'll tend to move that up so that I can do that without. And you can get most of everything else, the other chords in that song, you can get from that more up position. And so practice that one. Go from C, those are the two I think that are in some ways the trickiest of the little transitions when doing that. And make that a part of a practice. Is just say, today I'm just going to play C, G, F. That's all I'm going to do, and back to C. I do find that's easier. I find that for myself, going from the G, going from the F to the G is harder than going the other way. All right, so let's start on with our songs. The first one is a song that is called "At the Hop," and it's from the 1950s, and it was done by a group that was called Danny and the Juniors. And literally, when they started out, they were juniors in high school. There was a young group, and it's a fun song. And a hop is what was called a sock hop. It was a dance at like a high school. And it was called a sock hop because they didn't want you to damage the gym floor, so you had to take off your shoes and dance in your socks. So "At the Hop" means it's a song talking about the dance at the high school where everyone's got their socks off and they're dancing around. It's one of the early songs that used the term rock and roll because it starts off, you can rock it, you can roll it. And it's one of the early uses of that term of rock and roll. Some of the other things in this are fun because they're things we don't say anything anymore. They would probably not have a band. They would probably have somebody playing music on using vinyl records, and in there they do talk about them like where I think the words are where the jockey is the smoothest, and what that means is you're a disc jockey. It's the guy that puts on the vinyl records. And is the smoothest means he's cool, he's the best of the bunch. So when it says where the jockey is the smoothest, that's what that means. And then they mention a couple dances in there. It's kind of a funny line. It says, "You calypso when you chicken at the hop." And calypso was a dance from the 1950s that was kind of a mix between doing the cha-cha, which was an older dance style, and the calypso. So it was calypso. And the other one, "When you chicken," and that was a dance that when they danced, they kind of flapped their arms like a chicken, and it later became called the funky chicken. So when it says you calypso and you chicken, it just means you're going to be doing those two dances. And another line says where, let me see, I've got the words here, "All the cats and chicks can get their kicks at the hop." Well, cats were cool cats, those were the guys, and chicks were the girls. They can get their kicks. In other words, they're going to have fun. So all the cats and chicks can get their kicks at the hop. That just means that all the guys and the girls can all have a good time at the hop. And this one has got the very classic 1950s progression that uses a C, an A minor, an F, and a G. And those are your chords. And there's only A minor at the very beginning, at the very end. So this is actually a really fun song to listen to. The very open of it, I've got like ba 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 ba. It's really more like words aren't quite. That's not quite right, but I'll show you when I sing it. And it was done in harmony with the four guys in the band doing it. So it went ba 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 at the hop. So it's just ba 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 at the hop. Well, you can rock it, you can roll it, you can stop it, you can stroll it at the hop, 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 hop. Where the record starts to spin and your calypso when you're chicken at the hop, 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 hop. Do the dance sensation that is sweeping the nation at the hop, 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 hop. And a lot of this too is like that hop, hop, hop with the guy singing like the harmony behind it, but it's fun to put it in. And for the strumming in this, I like, you can rock it, you can roll it, just at the hop, 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 hop. You kind of keep it so it's pretty straight. Every time you get to the hop, go hop, 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 hop. Just down, 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 up, down. That just kind of makes it sound more interesting. And then the chorus is, "Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh baby, let's go to the hop. Oh baby, let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop, 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 hop." And that's basically it. And it's got that little ba 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 at the beginning, and it's 2 verses and 2 choruses, and that's it. All right, well, let us listen to this before we get to the play along so you can sing along. Here we go. Ba 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 at the hop. Well, you can rock it, you can roll it, you can really start to stroll it at the hop, 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 hop. All right, let's do this one time before we get to the play along. Ba 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 at the hop. Well, you can rock it, you can roll it, you can stop and you can stroll it at the hop, 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 hop. When the record starts to spin and you calypso in your chicken at the hop. Do the dance sensation that is sweeping the nation at the hop, 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 hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh, baby, let's go to the hop. Oh, baby, let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. Well, you can swing it, you can groove it, you can really start to move it at the hop, 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 hop. Where the jockey is the smoothest and the music is the coolest at the hop. All the cats and chicks can get their kicks at the hop, 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 hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh, baby, let's go to the hop. Oh, baby, let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. Because that's how that one goes. As I say, it's a pretty simple song, which the rock music of the 1950s was for the most part. So that's that one. Next one, we're moving up to the 60s and to the Beatles with their song "Here Comes the Sun." I really had trouble choosing one from the 60s. There's such good music, but this really sounds like a song that we need now. It's a kind of I don't know. It's a hopeful. It's comforting. It's I don't know. It just is a happy song, and this is the one that has the most chords, but it is the most fun, I think, in a lot of ways. So this is when we got the C. We have we have the G, C, and then we have an A7. We'll put all these chords up, but that's an easy one. So G, C, A7. And then G and C. Now the hard part of this is one of those chord changes that there are actually 2 different versions of it. The way that it actually is, it really is C, G, A, D7. And when you do that, rather than like you normally with your put your finger to play an A minor, with your second finger you want to put your first finger so that you can easily get to the D7. So that happens quite a bit. It's da 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 da. In fact, I just said put your finger there. I didn't do it. But I put an alternative. So you can either do that or you can do da 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 da. You can use just C, C, D7, and that's one we looked at there at the beginning. So the way it really goes is a G, C, G, A minor with the first finger, G7. And that's it. And there's one other chord. Now this is your first really kind of chord that is challenging and no one seems to like very much learning it, because it is a chord that normally is played with a bar right here, which is really hard if you put other fingers with it. And to play that, you really have got to put a lot of pressure with your thumb. But there's another way to play it. And I think that this is the way that I would want to do it in this song. And that is, I'll put it up right here, and it is with 3 fingers. It's kind of like when we play the E minor. It's like that, except that it starts up, we're going to skip. We're going to skip the A string, and we're going to put our first finger on the first fret, our second finger on the second fret and our third finger on the third fret. But the trick is we're not going to play this string at all. We're just going to play when we play. Sorry, let me play it so I can play it here. You don't want to get that. That doesn't go. You don't. And the thing about it is just a downstroke. It's so you can use your thumb for that. It just is one. It's just sun, 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 sun. And you can actually play, if you want, you can just play the 3 strings on all 3 of those right there. And that gets played 4 times in a row. It just is, sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. Like that. So just using those 3, and I'm sorry, I should tell you what the chord is. It's a B flat. And B flat is actually part of the F family. It's 5 of F. And quite often I have not chosen to do songs in the key of F because B flat is the second most important chord there. And it is hard. It's a really hard one. And that one took me a while to feel confident playing. Because just where it is, you got to make sure your fingers are super high and that you've got your thumb just really pushing down there in the back and you got the other 2 up like really high to get it all. That was not good. All right, so let's do this one time before we get to the play along. And one thing, when you start this off, here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it goes right in, and I say, and then just 1 G. It's all right, so it's, and I say, chord by itself, it's all right, so I'm going to move them apart so it doesn't have any words underneath it, put a little arrow, which just means just one strum with your thumb, or you can do it without your thumb, you can use your fingers. All right, so here we go, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since we've been here. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since we've been here. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. And then we're into the sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. 4 times we can do this. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. Here's 3. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. 1 more. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. We're back. Little darling. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since we've been here. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. And then a G. It's all right. Oops. It's all right. Sorry, I messed up the ending there a little bit. Let me do that again. So that last, here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. It's all right. You do that one more time. And then a G. It's all right. To end it. All right. I was a little bit not very helpful there on the end, but I always hope to do better the next time. All right. Our last one is a song from the 1970s, and it's called Bad Moon Rising. and it's by Creedence Clearwater Revival, who's a band I could not believe. I was listening to some songs. I love their music. It's so good. So I guess I never would have thought I would have said that I'm a 70s girl that I like it, but I really like their songs. And so the one we're doing, Bad Moon Rising, is the simplest chords. It just is that pattern we did, C, G, F, C for the for all of the verses, and the choruses is just C, F, F, C. They're the same. It's just C, F, and G. Easy, easy, easy. And it's also the simplest in structure. We've got verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. That's really it. And the chorus does get repeated twice at the end. And but I challenge you, go listen to some music of Creedence Clearwater Revival. I really, as I say, I really, really like them. So this is how this one goes. I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. And that's all the tunes we have. Now with strumming on this, I was just strumming straight. This one, it sounds cooler. It sounds more like it rather than just going like, make your first strum light rather than like this, just. So make it so that it's that you hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I see bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I'm exaggerating that quite a bit. But if you think about putting stress, rather than going, normally it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Think 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Just a little teeny bit. It makes it sound a little bit better. So I'll do a couple verses of it, but this is one that it doesn't really change. I see bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Here's the chorus. Don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricane blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I feel rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. And I'll do the next chorus because just so we hear them all. Hope you got your things together. Hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Then it goes back to the chorus. Don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. And that just gets repeated. So I like that song a lot, even though it's talking about bad gloom and doom. And unlike the last one, which is the sun's coming, the ice is gone, things are changing. So I like it. I like it a lot. So all right, so we do the play along. We'll go back to the 1950s at the hop with Danny and the Juniors, literally in this case. All right, so here we are. Ba, 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 ba. Gotta get the right place. I trying to make sure I go up there because it gets too low. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ba 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 ba. Well, you can rock it, you can roll it, you can stop and you can stroll it at the hop, 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 hop. When the record starts to spin and you can flip so with the chicken at the hop, 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 hop. Do the dance sensation that is sweeping the nation at the hop, 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 hop. Ah, let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh baby, let's go to the hop. Oh baby, let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. Well, you can swing it, you can groove it, you can really start to move it at the hop, 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 hop. Where the jockey is the smoothest and the music is the coolest at the hop, 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 hop. All the cats and chicks can get their kicks at the hop, 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 hop. Ah, let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh baby, let's go to the hop. Oh baby, let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. Ba 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 at the hop. Just throw that at the end. All right, that's fun. You guys are gonna sound better than me. I don't sound like I was born to be wild. I sound more like I was born to be mild, you know. So, but I do like it. All right, Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Here we go. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since we've been here. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since I've been here. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. And now we're into the sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. One more time. Sun, sun, sun. Here it comes. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. And I say it's all right. It's all right. Here comes the sun. And our last one is our Bad Moon Rising. From the 1970s by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Alrighty. So, I'm ready to play in G, not in C. Here we go. Alright, ready? 1, 2, ready, go. I see a bad moon rising. I see troubles on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times day. Don't go around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes a-blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I hear rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Don't go around tonight, well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hope you got your things together. Hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Don't go around tonight, it's bound life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go around tonight, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. All right, so there we go. There are our 3 rock, and I think I liked looking for songs so much. I think I'm going to look from something from the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s to start to do the next little bunch here. Find some more, a little bit more modern songs, but I love these old classics. And they're good. Some are before my time, and some I remember well. You know, as you know, being a teenager, listening to the radio. So, all right. So, thank you very much. I'll see you next week, and I hope you have a great week. See if you can find 5 minutes a day to play, even if it's just practicing progressions, or it's practicing strumming, or anything at all that you feel that you want to do better at. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.